All right, guys, let's take a look at another Oris. This was also sent in by the good folks over at Oris. So big thanks to them for sharing these with us so we can check it out. This is the Oris Movember edition. And this one is called the ChronOris. Kind of a play on words for a chronograph, which this one's obviously not a chronograph, although there is a chronograph version of this kind of watch style. And that one, maybe one day I'll bring in to share, but that one is not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this one. So what we have here is a 39mm watch case, so really small, compact, and then couple that with a 43 lug to lug. If you have smaller wrist or just prefer a smaller watch, this thing is going to sing your song for sure. 12.5mm thick, that's including a double domed sapphire crystal. And this one might be a little controversial, 19mm lug width there. So, but really, you're either going to get it on a really nice bracelet or a really nice strap. So, you know, your worries about trying to find another 19mm strap to wear it on really isn't warranted, because it's going to come with the one that you're going to want to wear it on. The bracelet does taper down a little bit, down to 17mm, and thank goodness there's not a butterfly clasp on this. Oris traditionally is using a really nice fold over clasp, a double pusher, and then you have, what do you got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 micro adjusts, so plenty of micro adjust. Really cool bracelet on this thing, very ornate, and uses screw pins. So if you look at the case back on this thing, you're also going to see, this one's a show model, so it's a little scratched up and stuff, but it is actually labeled with Oris Movember Edition, and then it has the Movember mustache down there below the logo. This is a 100-meter depth rated watch, and so we have 2 crowns here. This bottom one is actually a screw-down crown and then operates the inner rotating bezel. This top one is a push-pull crown and will operate your 3-handed time setting function and your date at 3 o'clock. They're using the Oris 733 movement, which is basically the SW200 from Sellita. There's also BGW9 Lume on this. That's why it's bright white right now. And then when we do the Lume Shot, you're going to see that it glows a really nice blue hue. Retail price on this, I believe, is $2,200. I don't know if it's on this tag. Yeah, there it is, $2,200. There are some other colorways of this, but in my opinion, in case you don't know, I think the Movember editions were like a 2018 release. Hopefully they'll do some more, but I love the Movember colorways. They did it in the Diver 65, they did it in this one, obviously, and they also did it in my all-time favorite Big Crown Pointer date. The Movember colorway is awesome, and I'll show you why. Check out that handset. It has a really nice gold or rose gold color tone to it. I don't know if I'd really call it rose gold. It just has some earth tones or brown or gold tones, so it just seems warmer. And then this one obviously has a massive orange seconds hand, and then it has the orange triangle up top. So that pop of color and warm colorway of the gold or gilded tones to it are just awesome. The other thing that I really like about this watch, there's no bezel. The case is the case. You have your screw-down case back, and then the sapphire crystals pressed directly into the case. If you guys follow my channel, you'll know that's one of the things I actually really like on watches. I like seeing that, and it's not extremely often that you actually see that. So when I do get one in that looks like that, it always draws to me for sure. Check out the brushing on the top of the case there. You can see it just kind of starburst out, and then really nice polished sides. Really very clear break on that brush to polish line, and just a beautiful looking watch overall. All right, so if we can pop this thing on my wrist real quick. For the people that always like to know, I was wearing my iconic orange monster. Been wearing that thing for the last few days, really enjoying it. Now this isn't sized for my wrist, but there it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. Although it's only a 43 lug to lug, I think with that really nice bracelet, it's definitely wearable for my wrist size. I mean, I can wear much smaller or much larger. You know, I can do, or you can do as well. You can wear whatever size watch you want. Whatever speaks to you, that's what you need to wear. So if you like this watch, strongly suggest checking it out. Like I said, there are some other colorways of it. The Movember, this one, I think I'm kind of shocked that they haven't completely sold out, because I think they only made so many of them. Just like you can't go on their website right now, which I'll link in the description. You can't go on there and buy the Big Crown pointer date in Movember right now. That they've sold out and they're gone. So at some point that will be the case with this model as well. So again, I would like to say thank you to Oris for sending over these 3 watches. Hopefully they will continue to work with the channel, and we'll get to see a bunch of other cool watches from the line, because they have a killer lineup. So let me kill the lights so you guys can see the lume on this, and then that'll close out the video. There you go. Plenty of BGW9 on that, so it's clearly visible, no problems there. Oh, you know what I want to do before I close out? Because I got distracted. We need to unscrew this crown, and I want to show you the rotating bezel. So you unscrew it, it pops immediately, and if you're still kind of unthreading it, you're going to end up spinning the bezel. So you can kind of feel it towards the end, and it'll pop out. Now it is bi-directional, so you can go either way for your timing, and it is 120 click. You can actually feel the notches, and it's a weird thing, but mentally I think I'm able to capture the fact that it feels like a really good dive bezel would feel. It's just all happening right here, so it's very tactile and you can still feel it. So it still kind of is fun. Nice little fidget spinner if you like to use that for a toy, or if you actually want to use it and time something, it's capable of doing that. And then the fact that you can screw it down and lock it in that position, there's zero concern that you're going to lose your timing function. It is locked in. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next vid.